Good afternoon, C-Day. We've had a really lazy morning. David's been to the spa, and I've just been kind of moseying around. So yesterday was just a huge waste of time, a huge disappointment. And so, was trying just to get back in the right mindset for today. Just had a nice I had a nice night last night. David was in the spa and I just walked around the ship in my pretty dress. I got so many compliments, so it's makes it worth it to pack that huge poofy dress in my bag and all these bags we brought. So that was nice. And I felt amazing. I felt beautiful. I felt glamorous and magical in that big princess dress. So just enjoying the water. I sat out here and read for a little while. I could have done it up on the balcony, but it's kind of even windy here, so on the balcony, up in the Vibe. It's kind of windy down here, so it's probably windy up there, even windier up there. Like when I went to Garden Cafe today, I went at 10 o'clock thinking maybe like most families and stuff had gone through and maybe there'd just be stragglers. No, it was just as much of a madhouse as it was yesterday. Madhouse. It's just so busy. So I'm hoping by going, just staying on the ship tomorrow when we're at port, David will hang out in the spa, I'll hang out in Vibe, and just nap, maybe. And just try to enjoy some peace and quiet. It's crazy how much different of like an atmosphere last week was to this week. I keep saying it, you really feel those extra 600 people. So makes us cherish like last week a little bit more. So that's kind of the update to last night. I hung out, as you saw, at the district, which was really fun. I love that guy, the piano player, is always funny. And he recognized me. He was like, you were on the last ship, weren't you? You were on the last time? I was like, yeah. And he goes, oh yeah, welcome back. So that was fun. And the bartender gave me a free drink. Like usually they always scan your card, so they can charge gratuities or whatever. I was just sitting there and I kind of drank my beer and casually handed the glass back to him, and he just kind of pushed another beer towards me. So that was nice of him. I do have a meet and greet with the Facebook group got together to meet and greet some officers and have a private event at the district, and then I'm going to go back to the Latitudes meeting again. It's kind of like this, like a cruise next again, but they have some really nice cocktails and stuff. So I was hoping David would join me for that one, but I don't think he's going to. He's just going to enjoy the spa and hang out on his own. I might do the water slides later, not the drop tower. I don't know. I don't know if I want to do all that, but I will do the tube slide again. I'm going to try to see if they'll let me take my GoPro on my wrist. We'll see. Yeah, so calm, relaxing day. Not much to film, but maybe I'll do a music montage right here. I'll see y'all later. Party part 2. Got the same drink this time because last time it was so good. Just because I remember, I hope to get a picture with the captain. I'm not sure if he'll let me. That would be such a cool moment if we got a picture with the captain.
Next up, a very special guest, the master of the vessel. It's your captain, Captain Nicholas Persson from Sweden.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, welcome back to Norwegian. And welcome aboard the beautiful Norwegian Encore. Encore. This great ship was built in Papenburg, Germany by Mayworth. 169,000 gross tons, 103,000 horsepower is down below. 29 dining options, 22 bars, 74 kinds of beer. 330-meter racetrack, endless entertainment. So this is a great ship, don't you think? Indeed. But then again, a ship is nothing without its crew. And we do have over 1,700 very hard-working crew on board this ship. And we promise you we will do all we can to make this a great vacation. So enjoy the party, enjoy the ship, and enjoy the cruise. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
You go put it for anybody you want. Okay, bronze members, we got 684 on the ship. Silver, 20 points, we got 286. Gold, 45. It pays for half of your deposit. So watch this. Pay $250 on the ship, and we'll give you $500.
Drank the last
Okay, you get
sip of my drink,
you're only paying
within
250.
2 seconds.
Pay $500 on the ship, we'll give you
like
$1,000. That's 4 $250s. If you do a double up, you can use it twice, so that's
5 or
500
6
off 2
cocktails
rooms.
to pick from.
Or if you
They're all
pay
good.
$1,000,
It's fun.
and we'll give you $2,000.
It's
That's
half
the
an
max you
hour,
can buy.
get some
It's
free
8
cocktails,
individual
even if
rooms,
you
or it's
have
4
the
double ups,
drink
okay?
package,
Your
because
last
the
two members, make
cocktails
sure
are
you
good,
get
but I'm
them.
never
We're good
in
for
queue.
4
I don't
years,
like
shop
barbecue.
around, find the best prices.
I know,
Anybody
Southern
you want, you can buy it with any
doesn't like
offer.
barbecue.
I don't want to buy the deposit because I'm not
Save
getting the
it.
best. At the time of
This
booking, whatever
drink.
promotions are there, you still get the promotions. This is a deposit.
What shenanigans we're gonna get into? This is where we are. Latitude's exclusive cocktail party. What's the drink of the day? The painkiller. Do not recommend. Just letting you know. Do not recommend. Mai Tai also. Do not recommend. It is just pure syrup and sugar. Anyway, what do we got? What else are we doing? Okay, the next thing that I'm kind of interested in is the yes or no challenge, which always seems to be fun because basically the premise is they ask you a bunch of questions and you can't have to answer them without using the word yes or no. So that's our next pit stop. So I think we could probably do the water slide maybe? Let's see if we can get on the water slide. Yeah. Because it's 1:30 right now. So we got going on. Mr. Sexy Legs can be fun, but it's also very exhausting because they let like 20 people do it, and I feel like they need to limit it to like 5. I'm not sure what the celebrity heads game is. Oh my goodness, you can see how overgrown my nail is. Oh man. So I'll let you know how much does your nail grow in a week. And believe it or not, these are my nails. These are not these are my painted nails. I know, I lost another one. R.I.P. I lost another Christmas nail. No. No, these are not acrylic or gel nails. These are mine. I grew these all by myself. I bring fingernail polish onto the boat so I can like paint them when they pop off because I spend too much time in the hot tub. Yeah, so they're like, they were Christmas themed. Like this one's a little like Christmas light, and then it's like snowflake, a little candy cane. As you can see on my main hand, I only have one little snowflake left. All of these had to be repainted because they all popped off. When I say popped off, I don't mean the nail. Like this is just regular fingernail polish, and it just peels away after time. This kind of looks like a manicure I would have done on purpose, but no. This hand used to look like this hand. It's much more green. So I used Caribbean colors, but Christmas theme. But yeah, that is your TED Talk on how to take care of your nails and make them go long. But yeah, so if you're wondering, I painted my nails 2 or 3 days before we left. And that's how much they've grown already. And yes, these are my nails. I don't know if you can, these are my homegrown nails. These are mine. Me. I'm very proud of them. This is my TED Talk for today. My weird thumb. My weird double jointed thumb. Meet, meet, meet. Are you starting to regret watching this video? I knew it. What are we getting into today? Oh man, look at this service. Look. Yes, this is the most best service. Look. Oh, it's all a girl can dream of. Thank you. Thank you.
See you at the whiskey bar.
Probably. Thank you. Look at that service. This is number 3. I'm not even finished with this one yet. And he knew my name. He was smart enough to read my name tag from the prior event. They're smart here. Make sure you tip your servers because they are fantastic. They're really nice people. If you just strike a conversation with them, you'll be amazed of all the places they've been and seen and like all the people they've met. Today alone, at the Latitudes party, I was sitting in between someone who built the space shuttle for Artemis project for NASA and a guy who currently, he worked for Lockheed Martin, sorry, not NASA. The Artemis project for Lockheed Martin and another guy who currently works for NASA. How cool is that? Like, just at that party I was at earlier for Cruise Critic, or not party, the cocktail hour and meet and greet with the officers. I met people who worked for astronauts and like hearing their stories is just amazing. So just like strike a conversation with somebody. You'll never know who you're gonna meet. Like those guys, like they're like, oh yeah, I totally worked on that space project. Oh yeah, I totally built the like warning and information system that like lights would pop up to warn the astronauts what was gonna happen if something went.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the captain.
It's the captain talking to us.
Have your attention, please.
Uh-oh. That's not a good sign.
Due to unforeseen circumstances, we are forced to cancel our call to Port Plata. Instead, we are now heading towards Ocho Rios, Jamaica.
Ocho Rios! So we had both places canceled.
Again?
I can't hear him. Oh, everyone's talking. I can't hear him. So the cruise director is warning us that if we booked a short excursion in the Dominican Republic, that it will be automatically refunded to you. So please do not go to the shore excursion desk for just a refund. They'll automatically do it. But, so we are now not going. So now this cruise has not gone to either port. It was supposed to go to Great Stirrup Key, which was canceled, and we went to Nassau. And then it was supposed to go to Dominican Republic, Amber Cove again, and I was saying to unforeseen circumstances. I don't know what that means, because last time they said it was just weather. Weather canceled Great Stirrup Key. But what are unforeseen circumstances? So now we're going to Ocho Rios, which David and I have also been to before. You saw our cruise from last year. I kind of want to go to Blue Hole again. Blue Hole was amazing, and maybe it'll be nicer this time, but I know Blue Hole will probably be like really packed with people. Oh man, but now that we're going to Ocho Rios, oh, there's so many choices. I love Blue Hole, and it was like rainy and gross and dark and grimy, but maybe this time it'll be blue. Oh, and jumping off the cliff. Oh, that was so cool. Oh, this is a hard decision. I'll definitely have to talk to David. But I think no matter what, he's going to want to enjoy his spa time. He needs like to recoup. So if I do go to Blue Hole, I'll have to go by myself, which is fine. I'm an independent woman. I can do what I need to do. But I'll talk to you guys in a little while. Bye. no game, which I've seen on YouTube a million times, but I've not actually seen myself in person. So I'm excited to see it and watch a bunch of people try to answer yes, no questions without saying yes or no. So it like seems simple, but I think it's really hard once you like kind of get in the groove. It's hard to not say yes or no. So I think it'll be fun to watch. And I got a little Prosecco, and we're gonna have a nice, good family comfort content time. Let's watch the game. Is still there, so maybe it's hidden a little too hard, so maybe I need to hide it a little easier, because maybe it's too hard because it's been there for overnight. So maybe I will put it maybe down here. Because it's been here overnight. And then I have this duck here, kind of blends in a little, but maybe we'll see if he gets taken. So we're gonna go back to Vibe. That yes-no game is difficult because he makes you feel so comfortable and he makes you feel relaxed. And you're like, oh, I could beat this game. But it's a very fun game. Even as an audience member, you're like, say maybe, say sometimes, until I could win. So we're gonna go back up to Vibe because the next thing I'll do is maybe dinner, maybe a late night game. I'm gonna enjoy some sun, some more, get another drink, read my book. Before I go back up to Vibe, I remembered because we have Ocho Rios now instead of Amber Cove tomorrow. I was gonna look at the touchscreen to see what options we have for excursions. Even if Blue Hole is even an excursion, I'll probably stay on the ship, but maybe I'll see something crazy that I want to do, but I don't know if I want to make a last minute change just like we did yesterday, and it was an awful experience. Probably just like stay with what I know and just stay on the ship, enjoy the hot tubs and enjoy the food for free. Not free, but what I already paid for. But let's take a look at what excursions they have at the last minute. If you have an excursion, or not excursion, but if you have like a port call change, because both ports we were supposed to go to have been changed now because one was weather for sure, and two was unforeseen circumstances. I'm not done with you. So I don't know what unforeseen circumstances are. Could be anything. But let's take a look at what your last minute excursions could be. So yeah, so you have maybe a dozen or so things to choose from. At this point, me and David, if we even do anything, we might get off the ship and choose a local non-NCL sponsored excursion and just go to Blue Hole on our own, or maybe just walk around Ocho Rios shopping on our own since we were on excursion last time. We don't know, there's two ports in Ocho Rios. There's the port we were last time, which is the James Bond port, and the main port where there's like Margaritaville and all that kind of stuff at the main port. We don't know which port we're gonna go to, but because this is the last minute, and we're a bigger ship, I'm gonna think we're gonna be at the James Bond port again, just like we were last year. So we probably won't get off the ship because to get to the main port area, you can't walk. At least that I know of, you cannot walk. You have to like take a taxi, even though it's like half a mile. I don't know if we want to do that. And you can't like walk along the beach. It's only like through like on a road. So probably just stay on the ship. I say that like, oh no, we have to stay on the ship. We want to stay on, like, we were planning to stay on the ship anyway, but I was kind of maybe encouraged to do the Blue Hole, but there's not like a Blue Hole, like just Blue Hole excursion, which is all we would want to do. So went back to the room, had like a 30-minute cat nap with David as he went back to the spa, and then now it's time to have my own little serenity. But it's kind of, you know, get to be sunset, and I have this little gym calling my name in the vibe area. So I'm gonna step up in here, have a little, I probably won't nap, but I want to have some reading, a little reading nook out of the wind. And since it's not really sunny anyway, the other side is a little sunnier, but it's very, very windy. Like your hair is like, so just gonna hang out on this side, which is less sunny, and I have this gorgeous view. Can't get over it. So and it's like empty. Look, nobody up here. I think it's like maybe 5 o'clock. So people are starting to get ready for dinner and all that kind of jazz and game shows. So it's a whole vibe. The hot tub is full. The hot tub has like 5 or 6 people in it. But they're gonna leave eventually, and I don't want to impede their fun with some single person coming up in there. So I'm gonna hang out in this little egg thing and read my book. The screen is filling up with all the different participants who want to participate in crowd trivia. So we'll see how well I do all by myself. I'm pretty sure some of these teams have like 4 or 5 people in them. We'll see what I can do with a whole party of 1. I like this. I have never seen this game played before, so we'll see how it works. And I was hoping that some of the, I came here like, 20, 30 minutes early. I was hoping that some of the bartenders would come around, but I haven't seen one in like 30 minutes. Because I didn't want to go up at the bar and leave my good seat right up front. So, I still see some of my ducks. Some of my ducks are still in the Christmas tree. I must be hiding them way too hard because I've been there for several hours and I still have like several more ducks die. Maybe I should just like throw them in an elevator and then like send the elevator down. Yeah, Crowd Trivia Holiday Edition. I don't know what holiday. I'm assuming it's going to be like a mixture of Yuletide holidays. So we'll see how it goes if I'm like the worst performing person here. But either way, I'll have fun. And I'll have even more fun if I can get a drink. But I have to find a drink person first. David, and he just grabbed some food from the garden cafe and is eating it in the room. And I'm gonna go to maybe Taste or Savor. I haven't eaten dinner there. I can't really, I'm obviously wearing a bathing suit. So I'm gonna go to Taste or Savor tonight. And or maybe the local thinking, oh my god, I hair. Why do you guys tell me my hair looked like this? Jesus Christ. Oh my God, look at this knot. Why didn't you tell me how bad this looked? Okay, so we're gonna go get some dinner. Oh God, this is a, oh my God. Right, we're in Taste or Savor. To be honest, I don't know which one. I went to one side of the hall. They said it was gonna be 20-minute wait. I walked around the bar to the other one and said, hey, it's just a party of one. They sat me right away. So I can't remember which one I meant. But let's take a look at the menu for tonight, as I've not had dinner here yet. Mushroom chicken sounded good. A couple appetizers sounded good. I decided to branch out on my comfort zone and make it something that might be too spicy for me. I absolutely love Thai like lettuce wraps, so I got one of those. And I got some spicy shrimp and chicken. We'll see how that goes. I was curious about the mushroom chicken, or maybe even the baked ziti, but I wanted to branch out of my comfort zone a little bit and get something that maybe I wouldn't order in a normal restaurant. Ate my delicious bread, got a cocktail, and we'll see you when I actually get done. A little larva. It needs more lime. It was good. Just need more lime. That's all. It's pretty good. They were absolutely delicious, but zero spice. They were advertised as spicy with a little pepper next to them. Zero spice. Alright, first bite. I'm just gonna take some of the sauce and some of the rice, which is very peanut looking. Very peanut tasty. But it actually has a tiny kick to it. The shrimp is pretty good. The shrimp's the best part. I would give this dish like a B+. It's a little too peanut-y for me, but it said it had peanuts. Like it's as described. I just wanted to take a risk. It is got a tiny kick to it, very, very minor. Get a little bit of both right here. See it right there? Yep. Yeah. It's a little more liquidy than I have had in the past, but the flavors are there. Cheers.